At first glance of a world map, it might seem that there isn't much left for humans to discover. However, there are still thousands of largely unexplored areas scattered across the globe. And one of the most intricate and mysterious geographical sites present are caves. These incredible earthly structures are constantly being unveiled and explored, which is why we decided to take a closer look at the world's most incredible caves that you don't want to miss. First up, the Cave of Crystals, Mexico. The Cave of Crystals, or the Giant Crystal Cave, is a surreal cavern located in Chihuahua, Mexico, that features amongst the most famous formations of natural selenite crystals in the world. In fact, the biggest crystal ever found here was over 12 meters long and 4 meters wide. The cave's temperature and gypsum-rich groundwater are what allow these incredible crystals to flourish. The average temperature is around 50 to 58 degrees Celsius with 90 to 99% humidity, which has stayed the same for over 500,000 years, allowing these selenite crystals to grow to enormous sizes. However, since the temperature is extremely hot, this cave is also mostly unexplored, and even scientists and researchers have to wear proper protective gear to stay in the cave, and even then for no longer than 30 to 45 minutes. Next is the Marble Caves, Chile, Argentina. The Marble Caves in Patagonia are a set of unusual islands with interesting openings into caverns, columns, and tunnels, constructed in monoliths of marble, formed by wave action from Lake General Carrera. You don't have to look far to see why this cave made its way onto our list, as one boat ride through the cave chambers leaves you in awe of its natural beauty. Witness the gorgeous turquoise water, with the various tinges of blue and gray swirls along the walls of the cave, the sunlight beaming in on the shimmering crystals and vivid colors. Adventuring out to the Marble Caves in Patagonia is one of the most unforgettable visual experiences one could ever hope for. Number 3. Hang Son Doong Cave, Vietnam. Without a doubt, one of the most incredible caves in the world that you absolutely don't want to miss out on is the Son Doong Cave in Vietnam. The Son Doong Cave is the world's largest cave, formed by the erosion of limestone underneath the mountains by the river water, causing the ceiling to collapse, creating giant natural skylights. Not only is the Son Doong Cave the largest cave in the world, but it's also filled with countless mysteries, including isolated ecosystems, weather systems, and fascinating geological wonders. Inside this magical cave, you'll find 2 massive daylight windows illuminating the countless trees, stalagmites, rimstone pools, and mesmerizing speleothems scattered throughout. Don't be shocked if you come across giant cave pearls and 300-million-year-old fossils either, because the cave is littered with them. The cave even has the largest calcite wall in the world, named the Great Wall of Vietnam, where a large majority of these pearls can be found. The Hang Son Doong Cave is an extremely popular tourist destination, with its vastness providing a humbling experience for those present. Next up, the Batu Caves of Malaysia. The Batu Caves in Malaysia are one of the most important Hindu religious sites outside of India, and is a must-see for anyone looking to seek out the world's most incredible caves. It's located in the Gombak district of Selangor, and attracts more than 5,000 visitors a day to climb through the grueling 272 steps to reach the cave's magnificent entrance. The Batu Caves are home to an ancient 113-year-old temple, along with an interesting display of Hindu artwork and shrines. Approaching the caves, one of the first things you'll notice is the towering golden statue of Lord Murugan, the Hindu god of war, which stands as the largest statue in the world that is dedicated to the deity. As visitors climb the steps, they are frequently met with somewhat friendly macaws, and will even find an entrance marked with another statue of the monkey god Hanuman. To this day, the Batu Caves in Malaysia remain one of the world's greatest wonders. Then there's the ice caves near Mutnovsky Volcano, Russia. When it comes down to ice caves, you might be more familiar with the crystalline ice caves in Austria, Iceland, or other cold climates of the world. But the ice caves in the Kamchatka Peninsula near Mutnovsky Volcano is certainly unique. It was discovered by total accident in 2012 and is nearly 980 feet long and only accessible in the summer. The cave is carved out of a glacier near an underground river, which has its source in a hot spring rising from the volcano. The layers of compact compacted snow helped to build up the walls and ceiling of the cave. The combination of the heat with the cold creates vivid colors and lights that can be seen from the inside of the cave, beaming in through the nearly transparent roof and icy windows, creating a mesmerizing fire and ice effect. Number 6. The Cave of Swallows, Mexico. The Cave of Swallows is a popular vertical caving destination in Mexico, formed by the water erosion of limestone, with the mouth opening up to become the largest known cave shaft in the world. It's an open-air pit cave located in Aquismon, San Luis Potosi, and features a 333-meter, or 1,092 feet, free-fall drop from the lowest side of the opening, with a 370-meter, or 1,214-foot drop from the highest side. It's also the second deepest pit in all of Mexico, and within the top 10 deepest in the world. To give you an idea, a skyscraper as big as New York City's Chrysler Building could easily fit inside this monstrous cavern. Next up is the Phra Nakhon Cave in Thailand. The Phra Nakhon Cave in Thailand was discovered just over 200 years ago by a Thai man who was seeking cover from the torrential downpour and accidentally stumbled across it. The name was promptly named after him, Chao Phraya Nakhon Sri Thammarat. The cave stands as one of Thailand's most beautiful, and certainly most photographed, landmarks, located inside Khao Sam Roy Yat National Park. One of the biggest attractions to the cave is the small temple located in the middle of one of its chambers, Kuha Kurahas Pavilion. The pavilion was built at the end of the 19th century in honor of a visit from King Chulalongkorn the Great, or Rama V, and the main chamber contains the signatures of both King Rama V and King Rama VII on the wall, with the best views of the pavilion taking place in the mornings as the sun shines through the open ceiling. The atmosphere inside the cave is said to be tranquil and serene, with many tourists flocking from all over for a chance to experience the site's natural beauty. And then there's the Waitomo Glowworm Caves in New Zealand. The Waitomo region in New Zealand is home to some unforgettable sightseeing attractions, and their caves are definitely one of the biggest attractions and are situated about 12 kilometers northwest of the town of Te Kuiti in the King Country region on the North Island. The caves were formed by powerful underground streams that cut several courses through the soft limestone walls over hundreds of thousands of years. As a result, we're left with a stunning labyrinth of caves that feature some of the world's most spectacular stalagmite and stalactite formations. The Waitomo Caves in New Zealand are also home to the bioluminescent glowworms that never leave these caves and actually glow up to attract their prey. A once-in-a-lifetime experience, to say the least. Number 9. The Caves of Algarve, Portugal. Along the coastline of Algarve, the southernmost region in Portugal, you can find these gorgeous caves, grottos, and hollows carved out of beautiful limestone. The complex rock formations, dimensions, and textures, combined with the amazing sandy beaches, make this one of the world's most fascinating landmarks. They are primarily located around Lagos, with Benagil's Algarve being one of the most stunning and famous amongst these caves. In fact, the Algarve de Bengagil was officially named one of the top 10 coolest caves by Huntington Post back in 2014, and has since seen a massive jump in tourism. Unfortunately, it's not accessible by foot, and swimming would be pretty dangerous. So, entry is really only possible by taking one of Algarve's boat trips, kayaks, or stand-up paddleboards. Also, Fingals Cave in Scotland. The Fingals Cave, located in the Staffa Island in the Inner Hebrides around Scotland, is known to be one of the greatest mysteries of our great world. Its overwhelming structure immediately stands out for newcomers, as the entire cave is constructed out of jointed basalt columns that are strangely hexagonal in shape. These strange columns were formed by the cooling on the upper and lower surfaces of the solidified lava, which resulted in contraction and fracturing. The columns provide a rough walkway for travelers, leading them deeper into the abyss. This breathtaking natural marvel is one of the most famous caves in the world, with its overall size and shape, along with its naturally arched roof, giving it the resemblance of a cathedral. Undoubtedly, one of the most incredible caves that you wouldn't want to miss out on. And finally, the Blue Grotto in Italy. The Blue Grotto is one of the biggest tourist attractions in all of Italy, located in Capri specifically. It's a sea cave found off the coast of the island and features an astounding blue glow that's guaranteed to leave you spellbound as you travel through the magical grotto in your tiny rowboat. What makes this cave so unique is the brilliant blue glow that comes from the combined sources of light exuding out of the small openings at the entrance of the cave, as well as the larger hole beneath the entrance. When viewed from inside the cave, the entrance is illuminated with a gorgeous white light just above the waterline, while the underwater hole provides the stunning blue glow. The Blue Grotto in Capri, Italy is without question one of the most breathtaking experiences on planet Earth. And with that, it wraps up the video. Thanks for watching.